This cop sued his Los Angeles department for $1 million and won because he didn't want to unalive black and brown people to get initiated into a police gang.
After being fired from the Vallejo Police Department, former Captain John Whitney says he now feels some vindication and a lot of emotions.
I'm sorry,
Whitney and his attorney Jamie Walker of William Ivory say Tuesday night the city council voted to approve a nearly $1 million settlement to Whitney's whistleblower lawsuit. Whitney says he was fired for reporting unethical and corrupt behavior within the Vallejo Police Department, including badge bending. Officers had been bending down the corners of their badges following shootings.
Bootlickers always try to convince me in the comment section that it's not all cops, and I mean, it's like, I know, I believe you, but what are you kind of left with when all the good cops are either getting fired or worse? Because that's what happened to John Whitney. He tried to report his fellow officers for unaliving unarmed people and then bending their badges, and he got fired. Forget this. Endangering the lives of his fellow officer, as in like him ratting other bad cops out going through a gang initiation was endangering their lives, so they fired him.
Walker says the settlement sends a clear message. Vallejo fired a whistleblower.
You don't pay nearly $1 million when you did the right thing.
At issue has been the intention behind badge bending, which I discussed with both sides last year.
These officers were celebrating in a gang-like ritualistic fashion the murder and death of black and brown people in the city of Vallejo.
This isn't really a secret, by the way. I mean, like, everybody knows what it means when a cop bends a star on their badge. I mean, it's like well-documented history at this point for the last decade. I mean, at the height of the BLM protests, we were tracking over 50 different LASD gangs operating in the greater Los Angeles area doing the exact same shit. Oh, by the way, this is the cute version of the map tracking all the cop gang activity, by the way, because like their actual symbols have Yahtzee signs. This is the real map, and if you scroll down to the affiliations and how many people are involved, you'd be scrolling for like at least a minute. Actually, I'll do it for you just to prove a point of how many police officers on the West Coast are involved in a police gang. Yeah, it keeps going. It doesn't stop.
Now to an Eyewitness News investigation. An alleged gang of sheriff's deputies within the LA County Sheriff's Department known as the Executioners. Their alleged tattoo depicts a skeleton in flames, an AK-47, and a Nazi-style helmet.
If the local news media is doing a story about Yahtzees operating in police gangs 3 years ago, then like the logical question is, how the hell do all these officers still have their jobs?
The judge has blocked the LA County Watchdog's investigation into deputy gangs and their tattoos, at least for now. The Union for Sheriff Deputies filed a lawsuit after the Inspector General ordered 35 deputies suspected of being banditos or executioners to answer questions about deputy gangs and show their tattoos. In his ruling, the judge found that the county is required to bargain with the union before making significant changes to their employment, such as being forced to show their tattoos.
There's only one union I'll never support in this country, and that is the police union. Like, just take a step back and think about it for a second. The judge, sitting on top of a courtroom, told all the taxpayers that had to pay for that $1 million lawsuit to John Whitney, he just told you guys, I can't do anything about Yahtzees being cops because it's a labor issue, and you have to negotiate with the union. Not them, like, no criminal, like, not even, it's just, hey, you taxpayers have to get together and negotiate with this thing that can arrest you.